Israelis' attack on Iran was a very well-planned operation. Last week, waves of Israeli planes, including F-15s, F-16s, and F-35s, left Israel. It was a long and dangerous trip for the planes, as they had to fly over Syria, Jordan, and Iraq. As well as hitting targets in Iran, Israeli planes also hit radars in Syria and Iraq on their way to and from Iran. The biggest problem was the distance from Jerusalem to Tehran, which is almost 1,000 meters and over 1,500 kilometers. Some F-35s have a range of over 2,000 kilometers, but this was a dangerous mission, and the Israeli planes could get into dogfights with other planes. That's why refueling planes were also involved. Okay, so let's analyze what the free waves targeted in Iran. So the first wave targeted air defense systems, mainly the S-300 that Iran got from Russia, and this attack was so successful that currently Iran has no S-300 air defense systems. This is huge because now Israel can use their own long-range rockets to attack targets in Iran, and there will be nothing that will stop them. But that's not all, because Israel's second wave destroyed Iran's ballistic and hypersonic missiles. That means Iran not only cannot defend itself, but also cannot attack Israel in a big way because they don't have that many rockets left. Does it mean that Iran will not attack Israel? Well, now they said they will respond, but the response will be not as dangerous as it could have been because many of the rockets that would be sent towards Israel were destroyed through this attack. And finally we move to the third wave that targeted specific places connected to the production of weapons within Iran. As a result of Israel's attack, satellite images show that a military base 30 kilometers from Tehran was badly damaged. Here are pictures of 4 buildings that were damaged. The most interesting is this one, because Israeli sources say it was built to study nuclear technology. Another place that was targeted by the Israeli strike was a facility just outside of the capital Tehran and housed the biggest amount of ballistic missiles in Iran. So here again you can see the difference before and after. Picture A and Picture B. Picture A is before the strike and Picture B is after the strike, and just analyzing those photos you can clearly see that some of the buildings have been damaged. And again, this is huge because this precise strike was done just kilometers outside of the capital in Iran. But not only the facilities close to Tehran were targeted, also other sites within Iran were destroyed. Let's now look to the south of Iran and see what was damaged here. So we are now in the center of the oil production place for Iran. This is where a lot of the oil of Iran comes from, the Persian Gulf. So here again you can see a picture before and after, and again we can see the damage that was done. Now this is very symbolic because this is the money, this is where Iran gets its money, and Israel is saying to Iran, if you want to mess with us, we can damage something that will destroy your economy. And now we move again from the south to the north to see another site that was damaged by the Israeli strike. So this one is located around 350 kilometers or a little bit over 200 mil. Now this facility is very important for Iran because it develops components to the long-range missiles. So this is where you get the parts of the missiles that fly to Israel. So here again you can see the facility before and after, and the white circles on those pictures show you the places that were damaged. This one also is interesting because it's not just a random place that Israel has selected, but it's actually located very close to Iran's space center that is controlled by the Ayatollahs. So a very important place again. So let's take a look at what the constant Israeli attacks have actually done. First, the Israeli strike took out Iran's very advanced air defense systems. This makes Iran very open to future attacks. Additionally, Israel destroyed a large portion of Iran's long-range rocket arsenal. Plain and simple. Was getting ready to attack Israel. Israel just killed Iran's thief, and now that the dog doesn't have any teeth, it can't bite as hard. Third, Israel was able to hit very close to the city of Tehran, and if it wanted to, it could have gone after Tehran. This is a warning. There is a red lamp here for the Ayatollah, which means we can get you if we want to. There were 5 attacks by Israel. The first was on an oil production facility, which was the gold for Iran. It was a warning that if Iran messed with us, their economy would go downhill and they would go bankrupt, so be careful. The second was on a long-range missile development facility close to Iran's space station. It was a warning that if Iran messed with us, we would send you back to the Stone Age and destroy all your technology. This is Iranian commander Fadavi. He says that Iran will definitely respond to this attack. They haven't yet, but I expect they will. The very important message is that their response will be very limited because Israel has taken away many of their threats. I hope you liked it. I'm learning new things, so I'm trying to bring you closer to what's going on in Israel. If you like that kind of content, please subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and hit that bell button. That really helps me as a creator. Also, please leave a comment about what you think will happen next. I will be sure to keep you updated. Also, please subscribe to my social media channels, which you can see here.